Everyone, welcome to another edition of Dani Dishes. I've apparently moved it from Monday to Wednesday. I'm not really sure. I feel like I always have a lot of posts that I put up on Mondays, and this might get lost, so I'm still trying to work out when exactly Dani Dishes is permanently going to come out as things start to change on the work front. So for those that don't know, I am actually going to no longer be a full-time Weight Watchers leader. I will still be a Weight Watchers leader, but I am going to just go down to part-time while I get back into corporate work. So I'm kind of excited to have coworkers again and have like a nice regulated schedule, so it should be interesting, and that starts next week on the 26th, so fingers crossed that everything works well. It means that my best friend Lindsay is really excited because that means we have to go shopping this weekend to get me some more big girl clothing, as I like to call them. So she is excited about that, me not so much. So last week when we were together, we were talking about emotional eating and how there are other ways to handle emotions besides food, and you know, I've really taken to obviously like writing on the blog, and for things I can't put on the blog, I have an actual little book that I've started to use. And so what was happening the past couple days, I was realizing is that I was being a lot harsher on myself than I have recently. So one of those things is that I have always been, you know, my own worst critic. We can all kind of agree, I think, with that. And so the negative has always been the toughest thing for me to try to overcome. I'm really easy to just like put myself down, not really take compliments very well. And so the past couple days, I've been really hard on myself, and I don't really know why. So the past couple days I've been trying to like break it down, but what I really worked on yesterday and this past week was self-love, self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, and I think that that's one of the hardest things for me still to this day. It's just like one of the mental side of it is really hard for me to overcome. So I've been trying different ways to work on that, and yesterday I just really sat and tried to think about what was at the root of it all. And was there an answer made? No. I think I got a little step further and closer into realizing what I need to give myself in order to have that self-love. Because I know that over this process, the past 4 years or so, I've gone leaps and bounds over, you know, how I was when I first started, but it's still miles from where I want to be. And I know that if I keep trying, at some point, I will get there. And I just need to stop beating myself up. And I need to stop these voices inside from tearing me apart, because I just feel like I do that over and over and over again. So basically, do I have an answer of how to do self-love? No. And I know that there are websites and programs out there, and you know, I'm sure I'll look at those, but it's really focusing for ourselves to figure out what's going to work for us and how we're able to change that. So that's something that I am still working on, and it was on the really forefront of my mind the past couple days, so that was really what I was doing, especially yesterday with all the snow after my run when I came in. Just tried to sit and just really work on that self-love. So if anyone has any ideas of what they have done to get that self-love, self-forgiveness, please pass them along, because help me, help you, help me, and that love fest that we have going on. All right, I will see you next week.